and Detroit Red Wings from October 13th, 1979, here on ESPN Classic.
Rogie Vachon is in his, has to have a comeback year with the Detroit Red Wings, and of course Bobby Crom told me earlier that he's very impressed with the way he's played this year, and he made a couple of excellent saves on the Edmonton power play.
Edmonton's only been credited with 3 shots on goal so far, but they've had more chances than that total would indicate. Detroit with 2 shots on Neal. Campbell goes to the puck for Edmonton, banks it around on the end boards as Weir is tripped up in front of the net. Glenn Hicks, the younger brother of Doug Hicks of the Oilers, number 23 for Detroit, clearing the puck out, but it's being brought back in as the Oilers continue to carry the play. Dave Lumley with the puck, back to the point. Campbell shot, hit a skate in front as Bergman took out Weir in front of the net. Puck is cleared back into Edmonton territory. Icing may be called. Colin Campbell goes to the puck, but icing's waved off. There's no score. We played 8.5 minutes of the first period, and Edmonton's had a big edge in play, partly due to 2 Detroit penalties. Dave Hunter with the puck. Now to Stan Weir. Watched by Huber, takes him in on the boards. Sobchak poked the puck loose. Bergman went to it. Weir and Bergman don't know where that puck is. Bergman recovers around on the boards. It came off the boards at a strange angle, but it's knocked down by Glenn Hicks. To Willie Huber, big second-year pro, bumping at center ice, and the puck went back to Sobchak. Dennis Sobchak, great junior in Regina. Of course, played in the WHA, now with the Red Wings, who took him back in the draft proceedings this spring. Oilers again to the attack as Lumley's long shot is off the target. Vachon, looking alert, steers it back at the net for Tommy Bergman. Tall Swede who started in the NHL, went to the WHA, back to the NHL. Here's a chance in front for Chipperfield. Chipperfield set up in front, but Vachon came out to smother the puck, and again Chipperfield had a chance.
Chipperfield's an excellent offensive hockey player, and a little earlier in the game, there's a shot of Dennis Sobchak, formerly an Edmonton Oiler, and I got to believe Dennis has something to prove to these fans tonight, because I think he was booed very loudly at the beginning of the game when he was introduced. And he's got a lot of ability. I think the knock on him in Edmonton last year was that he only played at his peak about once every 5 or 6 games, and Dennis really has something to prove in the National Hockey League.
McCourt and Messier are the 2 players about to face off. The Swede Knox will drop the puck in the Detroit zone. After he moves Chipperfield and Nedemensky back a bit, Dale McCourt wins the draw. No score in the game, but the Oilers keep swarming into forecheck, and it's been very effective. Long backhands a pass for Nedemensky, missing him. Mark Messier back to get the puck. His dad was quite a pro hockey player. Doug Messier, most of his hockey played in the Western Hockey League out in Portland. Chipperfield with Flett on his right, but the play is broken up by Long. Following up is Hicks. Here's a chance for Chipperfield. He shoots. Vachon picked it off. Rogie comes up with another one.
Well, if that's any indication of how he's going to be tonight, it's going to be tough on the Oilers, but they've had all the play thus far, Jim. I can't believe it. They're all over the Detroit Red Wings, and if this continues, they're going to win the hockey game.
Vachon had his great years with Montreal and Los Angeles, and here he's tested by Chipperfield.
Watch Chipperfield let one fly, and Vachon stops it with his glove, and that's about the 3rd great save he's made on Chipperfield alone.
And you could see where Vachon was, too. He was about 10, 12 feet out of the net, right out there facing the shooters, so he's in the hockey game.
Yes, he played that shot very well, and as I mentioned earlier in the period on the power play, Ron Chipperfield had him at his mercy, tried to deke him and pull the puck across and lost the puck.
Chipperfield and Mahovlich are facing off. Chipperfield wins the draw, but the puck is poked out to center ice. Hicks back to pick it up for the Oilers, banking it off the boards for Messier, tapped away by Reed Larson to Mahovlich. On his right, number 17 is Foligno, but Mahovlich couldn't get him the puck. Harry Miller turns with it to Pete Mahovlich. Back to Reed Larson, is very good with the puck. You'll see that. He can shoot, too, but doesn't get a chance. But here's a chance for Errol Thompson. His weak shot is off. Chipperfield, stick handling it out. Lost it to Pete Mahovlich, looking for someone to give that puck to. Gives it to Reed Larson, turning inside the Edmonton line. Tied up. Hicks tried to kick the puck out. Pete Mahovlich goes to it. This is Errol Thompson with the puck, a backhander. Missed on the short side. Thompson and Flett battling for the puck. Controlled by Siltanen. To Bill Flett. Cowboy Flett. Beard and all. To Chipperfield. To Flett. He'll let it go, but it's easily handled by Vachon. 9:20 left, first period, no score. Teams changing on the move. Gretzky out there in forechecking, and he almost stole the puck. You watch him every shift out there. He keeps going where the puck is. As Callaghan Bumped Peter Mahavlich a good shot, and the crowd reacted to that with 9 minutes left in this first period now. There's no score. Sobchak being booed as he handles the puck to Miller. Puck came loose. It's centered. Here's a chance for Blair McDonald. Take the shot that hit a leg. A loose puck in front. It's tapped outside the line. Lowe plays it across to Colin Campbell. Watched by Foligno. Puck went astray. Gretzky taps it back to Lowe. Left wing pass for Callaghan. Getting loose. Couldn't get a shot. Slowed up by Larson. Callaghan tried to center it. McDonald with the puck. Working from the boards. Over to Gretzky. Lost the puck to Miller. And a hard check on the boards on Miller as the puck is cleared to the Edmonton line. 8:47 left first period. No score. Lowe rushing with the puck. Misses a check. McDonald. Lowe's in front. So is Gretzky. McDonald with the puck at the side to Lowe. Looking for someone in front. A backhander into the crowd. Vachon covers up the shot by Brett Callaghan. This is Hockey Night in Canada from Edmonton.
1979, here on ESPN Classic.
The National Hockey League has arrived in Edmonton. The National Hockey League president, John Ziegler, is with me. Sir, it's a pretty exciting night.
Certainly is. Great pleasure to see the turnout of the Edmonton fans. A real tribute to hockey in Edmonton, and hopefully this kind of support will continue.
Enjoying yourself tonight despite the delay?
Absolutely. It's unfortunate for the delay, but it's been a very exciting day, very exciting night. And Edmonton's playing a pretty good first period.
Thank you very much.
Play in the Detroit zone where it's been a lot of this first period, and it's a stoppage in play and another penalty going to be handed out by referee Bob Myers. So the score, Detroit nothing, Edmonton nothing, and
An original member of the Edmonton Oilers, the great one, was actually signed by the Indianapolis Racers, but acquired by the Oilers along with Eddie Mayo and Peter Driscoll for $850,000 in 1979. Gretzky immediately catapulted the Oilers to the best record in the WHA. Edmonton made it to the Avco Cup Championship, but was upended by the Winnipeg Jets. This 1979 hockey game between Edmonton and Detroit continues on ESPN Classic.
John Hamel in the penalty box. Cross-checking the infraction, Hamel's second penalty. He's playing aggressively, and I think Jerry's trying to make sure he gets a job. Detroit have a lot of extra players right now.
Yeah, he's fighting for a job, and he's a little over-aggressive on some occasions.
The third Detroit penalty of this first period. No score in the game. The Oilers with the man advantage. Gretzky feeding it off to the side. A shot from the point by Siltanen is turned aside. From behind the net in front, McDonald scores! Blair McDonald, the first goal in Edmonton. The Oilers lead 1-0.
Watch the play Wayne Gretzky makes here. It's an unbelievable play from behind the net, and B.J. McDonald is situated in the perfect spot in the slot. He doesn't take any time to get his shot away here. Watch Rogie. The puck's on B.J.'s stick. He moves back from in front of the net into the slot. Gretzky has the puck behind the net, fires it out into the slot to B.J. He doesn't take any time and lets go. I believe the puck actually hit Rogie, but he didn't get enough of it.
Either hit Rogie or that defenseman Long, maybe right in front of him. I think that screened him a little bit. Here's the announcement of the first goal. Callaghan and Gretzky get the assist. 12:06 was the time, and it's a historic time for Edmonton in the NHL. 12:06 of the first period on a power play. Edmonton lead 1-0 and our value for the lead on the play. Brett Callaghan moving in on the left wing, trying to center the puck. McDonald working hard, getting control of the puck. Slides it over to Vogelin. His shot kicked away by Vachon, getting his right toe on that one. Nedomansky with the puck. For McCourt, couldn't handle the pass. Mio, who really has only been tested once in the period, even though he's been credited with 3 saves, clearing the puck. McDonald turning for the Oilers. Gretzky's loose on the right side, but Callaghan couldn't reach the long pass from McDonald. And that line goes to the bench after a good shift, and you hear the crowd reaction. This is LeBratton moving in, taken out by Siltanen. Lumley goes to the puck. Moving in with Hunter. Lumley shoots. It's deflected. Lumley from the corner to Hunter. In front is Weir. The pass is intercepted. Siltanen broke up the play. Skating well to recover. Willie Huber. LeBratton moving in for Detroit. Neatly checked by Campbell to shoot. Dave Lumley to Weir. Lost the puck. Weir lost it to Foligno, couldn't get anywhere, and Campbell cleared it to the line. Foligno kept it onside. Here's Darrell Thompson in front, couldn't handle the high pass. Scores 1-0 Edmonton, 6:12 left in the period. A loose puck in front at the Edmonton goal. Clear to the corner. Foligno being checked by Sildanen. Mahovlich threw it in front. Loose puck bouncing around. It's still in play. Now it's stopped by Myers, and the play is stopped in the Edmonton zone. This game is coming to you from Edmonton.
You're watching the Edmonton Oilers and Detroit Red Wings from October 13th, 1979, here on ESPN Classic.
Another shot of the goal scored by the Oilers, and watch Gretzky with the puck here, controlling it almost behind the net, out to BJ, and he just lets it fly on the goal. A very good play by the Oilers, and you knew, Jim, sooner or later they were going to get a goal on that power play. There's a shot of Blair.
McDonald from Callaghan and Gretzky at 12:06 on a power play, and again on that shot, it looked like it might have tipped off long in front of Vachon. It didn't seem to have much of a chance. 1-0 Edmonton lead. They've dominated the play, and partly due to 3 Edmonton or Detroit penalties, but even when the teams are at equal strength, Edmonton's had the edge in play. Now Foligno to the attack into the Oilers zone. Bumped by Lowe, the puck went loose to Lee Fogelman. Banking it around to Dave Hunter on the boards. Puck came loose as Errol Thompson fell down and bats the puck loose. He's number 12 down on the ice, and Weir now controls. Stan Weir. Dave Lumley moving in on Perry Miller. Slowed him up. Vachon comes out to cover up the puck. Does that mean that he doesn't have much confidence in the defense, the way he's coming out there grabbing that puck?
There's a shot of Vachon, a shot of Stan Weir, who had his best year as a pro last year in his first season with the Edmonton Oilers. And if he can come up with another big year for the Oilers like that, it's going to be a big plus, because they are very strong down the middle.
Stan with his beard didn't grow it when he played in Medicine Hat. And what a great junior he was there in Medicine Hat. Face off in Detroit territory, and there's the crowd. The capacity of the building is 15,248. There are a few empty seats here and there, but they're probably tickets sold and not used for some reason or other. There's Chipperfield, the captain of the Oilers, winning a face-off. A shot from the point, deflect high. Larson with the puck went into the corner. Flett almost intercepts, puts it behind the goal. Larson has possession there. 5:16 left in the first period. Edmonton leading 1-0. Larson for Detroit. His pass tipped away from Paul Woods, and those Detroit wheels aren't turning. Guys like Woods and Bolduc, very fast skaters, but they haven't been moving in this first period. A steal by Flett. Looking for Messier, turns with the puck, now passing at the side of the net. Chipperfield stick handling neatly in front for Messier. Backhands it in front for Flett. One pass too many, and they couldn't quite click. Here's Flett winding up. Couldn't get a shot. Messier back to the point. Campbell shoots. Vachon barely stopped it. Larson will dump it out. Crowd react. Well, it's a good curling shot, no icing. Looked like a Saskatoon special, that curling shot. 4.5 minutes left in the first period. Edmonton leading 1-0. Wings trying to get out of their own zone. Number 2 is Barry Long, dumping it in around on the boards. Neal missed it back of the net, and he would like to handle that puck. Campbell takes Woods in. Woods kicks it along the boards. Hicks has possession for Edmonton. Doug Hicks from behind the net. Now to Colin Campbell. Paul Woods forechecking well. Nedemansky going in along the boards for Detroit. Try to kick the puck loose. It's covered up by Callaghan and Nedemansky. They'll get a face-off.
The Edmonton strategy has to be this far, Jim. Let's throw everybody into the offensive zone. The heck with sending one man in and having 2 men come back, because they're figuring the Detroit Red Wings played last night, traveled all day, and they're a tired hockey club. And right now, the strategy's working beautifully. They're just throwing everybody in the offensive zone. They have their defensemen up inside the blue line, and it's worked extremely well to this point in the game.
Is it a factor, too, that maybe a traveling team takes a little longer to get the legs going?
Absolutely. Detroit's starting to come out of it a little bit now.
Nedemansky shot, and Neal got a piece of that one as Nedemansky put it on target. Kept in along the boards, but it bounces loose. Gretzky tapping it out. And couldn't reach it. This is Dale McCourt turning with the puck. A nephew of George Armstrong. So many years of great with the Maple Leafs. 3:40 left in the first period. Edmonton's leading 1-0. Vaslav Nedemansky passing it off for LeBratton. LeBratton dropped it back, but the play is offside. And there's a lot of potential there in that line, Jerry, with McCourt, Nedemansky, and LeBratton.
Well, and talking to Bobby Crum, there's a shot at Dale McCourt. He feels McCourt's going to have a big year. He was bothered all last season by the LA-Detroit controversy, and he was never really sure where he was going to be. Now he knows he's in Detroit to stay, and they're looking for big, big things from Dale McCourt.
71 points last year. He was second highest on the team. Nedemansky led the club in scoring with 73 points. Detroit had 62 points as a team last year. The Oilers had 98 in the WHA. Here's Gretzky coming in, dropping it to McDonald. A weak shot tipped away. Vogelin will keep it onside. Gretzky from behind the net. Centering it, and it deflects to Nedemansky. To LeBranton. Nedemansky's looking for the return pass, and he's got it. Back in with LeBranton. The shot is blocked. Vogelin made a good play, as that quick Detroit speed made it a 2-on-1 briefly. Brett Callaghan moving in with Gretzky. Callaghan hitting behind Long. Center to the puck, and it went off Vachon. Vogelin gambled a bit. The puck is cleared out. Lowe gets to the puck for Edmonton. 2:50 left in the first period. John Hamel for Detroit to Willie Huber. His pass almost intercepted. McCourt tried to get it to Bolduc, couldn't reach it. Under it fell, checking Bolduc. Lowe in possession, and this cool rookie from Quebec is going to be a real good one for this Edmonton team. Stan Weir checked off the puck, but the play was offside as Sobchuk was trapped in there. Live from Edmonton, this is Hockey Night in Canada.
Wayne Gretzky was just one of the budding superstars from the WHA to join the NHL. Other up-and-coming stars from the WHA included Rod Langway, Ken Linsman, Mike Liutz, Mike Gartner, and Michel Goulet. While new stars were coming to the NHL, there were also returning stars. Eventual Hall of Famers Bobby Hull and Gordie Howe made their return to the NHL in 1979. Hull played for the Winnipeg Jets, while Howe skated for the Hartford Whalers. We now return to the 1979 hockey matchup between the Oilers and the Red Wings on ESPN Classic.
There's the man with the horn, stirring things up at the Northland Coliseum. Wonder what he's doing New Year's Eve. Let him invite him to your party in Saskatoon there, Jerry. 9:43 left in the second period. The Oilers lead 1-0, but still under pressure with the score so close. But Edmonton certainly had the edge in play. Wings can't seem to get anything going. Haven't tested Mio that often. Sobchuk stick handling with the puck. Dennis Sobchuk still controlling it. Being well checked. And there's a dive by Gretzky. No penalty there. The crowd thought so, but it's hockey, not diving, Wayne. Nice try. Nikita's still the champ. The puck came loose in front of the net, and it steered away from in front. Here's a chance for Long. He shoots. Good skate save. Another shot. Neal stopped that. Hey, the kid came up with a great save. Now let's hear from John Wells.
Well, a pretty exciting night for Edmonton. I have the Oilers owner, Peter Pocklington, here. Peter, may we intrude on your personal thoughts opening night at the Coliseum?
I'm excited. It's been 3 or 4 years in coming, and culmination of lots of dollars lost and lots of battles with the NHL Board of Governors, but it's paid off, and I guess we're all winners.
Thank you very much. There's the head man of the Oilers, Peter Pocklington. Jerry, what a save Mio made.
Oh, Dennis Sobchuk had a good chance, and Mio did come up with the big stop. Actually, if you're going to pick a player on the Detroit Hockey Club that has played well tonight, I think Dennis Sobchuk. He's got something to prove, and he knows these fans don't like him, and all he's going to do is say, hey, don't let the fans bother us.
Look at this stop here. I think it's Long, number 20. Yeah, this is very long.
This is a blast from very long. Great save by Eddie Mio. Just a great save.
Remember, Sobchuk just went for the rebound there at the side of the net. It's still 1-0 for Edmonton, going with a rookie in goal in his first NHL game. Miller. Pass for Larson, who was checked right away by Messier, and the Oilers' checking has been very persistent. And there's an offside at the Detroit blue line, and this young Messier is another teenager who's been impressive.
Yes, he's played very well, and the Oilers are going to give him a chance to prove that he belongs in the National Hockey League. It's interesting, the Edmonton Oilers have Messier and Gretzky, the two youngest players in the National Hockey League today.
He was born in 1961. Wonder what Gordie Howe thinks of that. 8:51 left in the second period. It's 1-0 Edmonton. Miller to Larson. Picked up by Chipperfield right away. Loose puck. Wood out skating Flint, but Mio cleared the puck away. Webster on the ice for Detroit. And a long blast from Miller went off the target. And you're looking at Detroit's comeback player, and Tom Webster, number 16 out there, trying to make a comeback after all his back problems. I think it's his first shift tonight. The Wings setting up in their own zone. Coming on a bit here in this second period, although still trailing 1-0. Woods going after a bouncing puck. Swept off the boards by Siltanen. Cleared out by Perry Miller. That's Webster with the puck. Looking for Sobchuk, and Siltanen made a quick play to break it up. Puck came loose, dug out on the boards. Here's a chance in front for Harold Thompson. He centered it. Oh, Mio made the stop. Another big save by Ed Mio. This is Hockey Night in Canada from the Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton.
And now for something distinctly different from Dodge, the all-new Dodge Stratus. Stratus sedan has the government's highest safety rating, a 5-star frontal crash safety